Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. This is Joseph. I'm a TVician, as you always know, and I know a lot of people that are watching me live like this. I'm just here to just explain about the blog and what the blog is trying to explain, because a lot of people are calling me up and down. They don't even understand what the blog is saying. I'm just here to explain briefly, and everyone watching me and everyone liking this video presently. Thank you very much. This is just October 25 blog. We are in the redemption period, and many things are going on. And I've explained in my former video that don't be quick to redeem your cookies. You shouldn't be at, you shouldn't be in hurry to redeem your cookies. We are in November already. We are almost in November. Don't be in haste to redeem your cookies. Be patient to redeem your cookies. And there are still more transactions you still need to do. There are still more transactions you still need to confirm. There are still more people coming in. More cash flow is coming in, or more cash flows are coming in. Don't be in haste to redeem your cookies. Remember, if you redeem this one this month by November, it will take another time to redeem another one. So don't be in haste. Once you redeem your cookies, that's when you can now make transactions. Now you can be able to make as many transactions. The admin is ready to give it out. And take note again, the maximum TBC that you can redeem is 100 TBC. For a lifetime is 100 TBC. You mustn't be in haste. Just if your TBC is in 10 TBC, you can still do more transactions to get 100. That require you. Remember, never discount it. Don't discount it. So this is an avenue for you to redeem more of the cookies. Gather more cookies, gather more, even when it's not yet to 100 TBC. Gather more cookies at this time. And don't be in haste, as I've always said. Don't be in haste. God bless. And what am I here to say? I'm just a three characteristics you need to be able to host a send button meeting according to the blog. If you're in other countries and you want to hold a send button meeting, there are some qualities, there are some responsibilities, or there are some characteristics you need to possess before you can be able to hold a send button meeting. And that is what I am here to do. So admin calls out, I don't want to have 20 send button meeting by the end of 2018. If we can be holding 20 send button meeting in a week, that makes more members to come in to TBC, and that makes us more viral. Remember, the more we are, the more liquid TBC will look like. The more we are, the more liquid it will be. Dan Lutz, Bitcoin Randy, Imbederic for French, and other leaders have been holding same button meeting for Mondays and Tuesdays. The one for Monday has been Bitcoin Randy, while the one for Tuesday has been Imbederic. Like some countries, Bengali, Hindi, French, like three or so, they've been holding the Tuesdays send button meeting. Yes, let me quickly go to what we are here for. These are the countries that admin wants that we should be having that by the end of the Arabic, Bangla, Bengali, Cambodian. Sorry, let me take my Chinese, German, Irish, Italian, Korean, Malay, Portuguese, Vietnam. The admin wants send button to be held because those are the community they have very high profile in TBC community. If we can be holding 20 send button meeting per week, in that way, it makes more people to come into TBC, and the more people that are coming in, the more the value of TBC goes high, and the more liquid surprised at the recent development in the Klingo in the membership. At least in a day we normally add up to 1,000 in a day. I mean 1,000 verified members in a single day, and that's very good, and that has been very very awesome. Thank you for that, admin. Thank you for the idea and for the knowledge. Yes, to become a same button host, to hold one, you must possess three qualities. Let me summarize the three qualities. First, to become a host, you need to be very bilingual in both English and your native language. That's number one. Number two, secondly, a host should be at least a student of cash flow coaching a and has a track record of consistent cash flow following a fast start system in TBC. I repeat. Secondly, a host should be at least a student of cash flow coaching and has a track record of consistent cash flow following our fast start system. And thirdly, finally, a host candidate should be willing and able to do their send button meeting on Tuesday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Yes. Now let me explain the first one. On the first one, how to become a first, you need to be very bilingual. Bilingual means can be able to interpret English and one other language, which can be English or English language, which is the Nigerian, just like in Nigeria I am, English and some others. So you must be able to be bilingual, hearing two language consecutively and being able to interpret them very, very well. So you need to be very bilingual in both English and your native language. But the same button meeting is on Monday, and the host of all other language needs to be duplicate what is shared on this Monday meeting on their respective Tuesday systems meetings. I'm reading from the blog. He said the same button meeting is on Monday, and the host of all other language need to duplicate what is shared this Monday meeting on their respective Tuesday meetings. Example, when you go to the blog or when you go to the Klingo Cash, when you type the same button option, you will see English same button meeting. You see the one for French. The one for Monday is always English, while the one for Tuesday and Wednesday, or the one for Tuesday is like 3 same button meeting. That's extra 3. You see other languages there, they hold on Tuesdays, 7 a.m. Pacific time. Yes, that means you have to attend Monday same button meeting and duplicate what has been said on Monday for your own native language if you want to be a host. I'm still on the first qualities that you must possess to be an host in same button meeting in TBC. And from the blog, it says they need to duplicate what is shared on Monday on their respective Tuesday meetings. And the reason is because we must become one unified body of members worldwide and duplicate our message in all other languages. So what you hear on Monday, you don't say different thing on Tuesday. You say exactly what Bitcoin Randy says. So you don't say different thing on Tuesday. If you say different thing on Tuesday, you can't become a send button meeting host. So you must duplicate. It's all about duplication. You duplicate the system. That is what it is. You duplicate what you've heard on Monday, then say it fully on Tuesday to your country or your own native language. That's number one. Number two, secondly, a host should be at least a student of cash flow coaching and has a track record of consistent cash flow following our fast start system. Now, what is the fast start system? Fast start system is being able to cash flow in TBC successfully. Some of my brokers have done. I explained how to cash flow. It's not the way that I can cash flow 100% or 50% in TBC. What I mean by cash flow 100%, when you do TBC to somebody and the person is ready to buy $100, then you do that. That's 100%. But when you introduce someone to me, you get 50% and 50. So that's what I mean by cash flowing. We don't cash out. You cash flow. Go and look at my other broadcast. Check my YouTube can follow me on YouTube. You see on how to cash flow in TBC. So the person hosting a Semboti meeting must have been a student of the cash flow. Nobody wants a broke broadcaster. Nobody wants a broke hoster or a broke host. You can't be hosting a Semboti meeting and be broke. No. So nobody wants to listen to someone who is not cash flowing. You have to have a track record of those who have been able to purchase from you, and it must be pouring in every day. You must have a track record of those who are cash flowing. In TB like me, I cash flow in TBC, but I'm not a host. I'm willing to be a host actually, but to be a host, you must possess these qualities as to what I'm explaining here. And a coach should be aware of these numbers as the student shares them in their daily reports to their coach. So you should be at least a student of the class. You must have learned from the feet of leaders. Example of them can lose Bitcoin Randy, it was Flourish, Bederick. Those are cash flow coach. You must have been a cash flow student. Me, I'm a cash flow student already, and I have those who they are cash flowing through me already. And so I take recommendation from coaches from the blog. I take recommendations from coaches very serious. And if you want to be a host, then make it known to your cash flow coach. You must make it known to your cash flow coach that you want to be an host by possessing the second qualities, which means you must be cash flowing. You must be making money in TBC. You don't just talk, you make it happen, you make it real. Get so you must have been making something like $100 in a day, or $200 in a day, or $200 in a single week, and so on and so forth. You must have been cash flowing and not cashing out. Cash flowing and not discounting our coin. Yes, and nobody likes a broke preacher. Yes, nobody wants to listen to somebody who have not been cashing, which have not been cash flowing. If you don't cash flow, nobody will listen to you. They will think you are saying nonsense. So you must have been cash flowing so much in a day. And like me, I cash flow, even if it's not in the day, at least in the week. I cash flow 200, yeah, in a week to 300, especially here that we are in Nigeria here. And yes, sorry. So nobody likes a broke preacher, and the best leadership comes from example. You have to lead. You have to lead by example. So I don't just talk. I talk. I do what I say here. And you come. I do what I say here. And you come by leading by example. People show more respect towards those that are financially successful. Yeah, you show more respect to those who are financially successful because being financially successful, they have a track record of their business, and you give more respect to them because yeah, I give more respect to those who are financially successful to get their secrets on how they're making it, and that is the reason it qualifies you to be a cash flow coach. Are you with me? So that's the opportunity. And the thirdly that you need to know is finally, an host candidate should be willing and able to do their same button meeting on Tuesday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. You must be disciplined in keeping time. As a same button host, you must be disciplined. Attitude is everything. You must be disciplined in keeping the time. This makes us disciplined billionaires and millionaires. You can't be a physician that is not disciplined. You have to be disciplined in your approach. You have to be disciplined in what you do. You have to be disciplined in keeping time. You have to be disciplined in attending to clients on time so you won't lose the opportunity. The same thing applies when you are a same button host. If you are holding or hosting a same button meeting for your country, you have to be on time, 7 a.m. Pacific time. But here in Africa, it is 3 p.m. GMT. 3 p.m. GMT. But in in other countries, which is like the 7 a.m. Pacific time, is 3 p.m. in our place. So you have to know time conversion. You have to be able to convert time in your own local language so that it will be on. You punctual and responsible. The reason we need to duplicate what we are doing. Duplication in the system makes it easy. We need to duplicate what we are doing. And another thing that is here still on the third one, most candidates should be willing and able to do their same button meeting on Tuesdays at 7. Yeah, we are very consistent in this timing to the whole community to know what is the time we do this, and this will reduce confusion. You know, when there is a consistency in a society and they agree to a time, it won't cause confusion. But when the same body meeting is held by 7 a.m. Pacific time and you are coming up by 8 a.m. Pacific time, it will cause confusion in the community. So we are holding this same body meeting by 7 a.m. Pacific time to train the whole community so that they can be disciplined and be punctual. So we are very consistent in this timing to train the whole community to know what is the time we do this, and this will reduce confusion. We have a vision, mission, purpose, and plan, and the means to make it all happen. To make it all happen is by finding your voice in this community. Just like what I'm doing, I'm doing a podcast and I'm finding a voice because I'm a broadcaster. We have a vision, we have a mission, we have a purpose and plan. If a community does not have a purpose, does not have mission, does not have plan, does not have a vision or mission, then it is not a community. We are what? We have this vision, this mission, this purpose and plan, and we have all it takes to make it happen. And what does it take to make it happen? Is by introducing this to other people, bringing them into the community, and from that, we are still on the first level of our project campaign. We are still in the campaign period and the merchant period. Remember, more campaign, we need more people to come in. And the more people that comes in, the more liquid our community will be. The more liquid our coin will be. And yeah, from the blog, the admin said, I look forward to host candidates stepping forward for my personal approval, the admin. Yes, that's all for that. So, in the summary of what I'm trying to explain, to be a same button host, number one, you must be bilingual. You must know how to speak English and your native language very, very well. And to do that, you need to duplicate what is done on Monday, duplicate it on Tuesday, and explain in your language, in your own native language very well. Then number two, you must be a student of the cash flow system that use a fast start system. You must have been cash flow because nobody wants a broke host. A host that can be able, that have something, that have money. Let me put it simply like that. You must be able to have some cash. You can't be talking to me and be hosting and I'm not seeing a difference in you. Yeah, you must be that type of person. You must show. You must be a living example because people respect those who are financially successful. Thirdly, you must be willing and able to do same button meeting on Tuesday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. That is, you must be very, very, very punctual. Thank you for those who are watching. God bless you, and look forward for my more of my broadcast today. It's coming in. You have to do 2 or more so that the community can know what's going on. God bless you as you step up to be a host, and admin, we appreciate that. Remember, we want 20 send button hosts by the end of this year. God bless. Peace.